guys, it's Melissa. I hope everyone's having a very fantastic day. This is a very different type of video, but I want to show you guys. I've never done an actual declutter video before, so I'm going to show you the products that I'm getting rid of. If you guys had seen me like almost 5 years ago when I was diagnosed, I had a huge Rubbermaid tote full of products that I could no longer use. I've always been a beauty junkie. I grew up in the South. I started wearing makeup when I was 13, and up until I was 40 in 2013, that's when I was diagnosed with gluten issues, and I found out later on that it was not only food related, but it was kind of like 6 months into my diagnosis, I found out I was also very, very sensitive to gluten in any type of cosmetic, skincare, or whatnot. So friends and family gained big time on that clean out, and then over the past years I've kind of figured out what products have worked for me. Certified gluten-free products are the ones I tend to go toward because I have the least issue with any type of cross-contamination or any type of issue where I may become ill. Even in beauty products, I will become just as ill as if I had consumed gluten. I have had from using a mascara in the very beginning that contained hydrolyzed wheat protein. I had stroke-like symptoms from using that. I didn't eat it. It didn't come anywhere near my mouth. That's when I realized what my sensitivities were toward gluten items in skincare and makeup. So these items I am tossing out. Some of them because I'm not sure about the gluten factor as far as cross-contamination anymore. I'm going to show you guys. These are full bar soaps, the Acure brand. They did a total rehaul of their brand back in 2014. They did state that they were gluten-free on their and they may still have it on their new packaging, but it does still say gluten-free on here. But they have done a whole transition over for their product line, and they no longer say anything gluten-free on their actual website, where back then they did. They don't anymore. Girls in my neighborhood that would be happy to take any of these products. I have family members that would take them as well. I am passing these on. Another soap that I am passing on, you guys know that the Schmidt's deodorant, I am no longer going with this brand. It is a gluten-free brand as far as I know. My husband doesn't like lavender. I'm not going with this because Schmidt's has sold out to Unilever, which is, even though Schmidt's is saying they're going to remain cruelty-free, the parent company, Unilever, is not a cruelty-free brand. They do test on animals. So with that being said, that money does filter up, so that's not something that I want to consider. You guys know I'm just going to say this, not vegan, not vegetarian, but we do have a homestead, but I don't believe that animals should be sacrificed and tested on for beauty. Personally, that's the way that we go, that I go in our household, and you know, you do you, what you find works for your family, but this is something that I don't feel right about, so I am passing on this. Yeah, my husband will continue to use the deodorants. I'm going to be passing these on. These are ones that he doesn't like. They're in the floral fragrances, and he's not going to use this. The jasmine tea, geranium, and the lavender tips. These are all the sensitive skin formula, so they do not contain baking soda. Cut off. A lot of these I use just to test my sensitivity to see. I did mention that I was not feeling well using these products, so I don't know. Usually sometimes when companies sell out, they do change the formula, so being that Unilever owns them now, they may decide to go with a cheaper alternative. The tocopherol is in this product. This is one that I've talked about. I've done a full video on the issues with tocopherol, that a lot of products that contain that. It is a natural form of vitamin E, but it depends on what source it comes from. And a lot of times cheaper products will contain a oil. The vitamin E is extracted from wheat. So a lot of times you will have issues if you continue to get sick after you've been diagnosed. Look into that. That's one of the things that I found happened. A couple other products that I'm going to get rid of as well. I'm just going to kind of dump these out. These are things that I had in my stash. This is a One Love Organics. This was gifted to me by a very lovely YouTuber. The more I looked into this, the more I just did not feel comfortable using it. It is a cruelty-free product, but I don't know as far as the gluten you know, if there's any in it or not, and I just did not feel safe by using this. So since it's a new product, has not been used, I'm going to pass this on. This is another Cure product. Again, I'm not going to trust any of those. This product was just overly fragrance for me. I don't know. I've got a couple of these, but this one just seemed to be a little more strong in the essential oils. So I'm going to pass this one on. And plus, I do have a couple more. This is a new one, so I can go ahead and gift that one. This was a sample that I received as well. Don't know as far as if it's gluten-free or not, but I'm going to pass that on to a friend while I can. And then another sample that I have no clue about its gluten-free status. I'm not sure. So it says it doesn't contain parabens, artificial ingredients, whatnot, but something I'm going to pass on. Just a little piece of paper there. And then the Cure Facial Cleansing Cream. Again, I told you guys I did not feel well using these Cure products. This one, I don't even know if this one says it is gluten-free or not anymore. Again, like I said, yeah, it does say gluten-free down here, but I don't know. Something in it, I don't feel well. Any issues, anything else in it that I can think of, but it's not something I want to continue to use. This is a Cure. This is never been used, but this is one of their lip blushes. If I don't feel good using their body products or their cleanser, scrubs, whatnot, soaps, I don't want to use a product that is on my lip that I know I will ingest. Bite Beauty, they used to be, back in 2013, they used to be a lot more open about their gluten-free status. They do say, I think on their website they're still gluten-free, but they no longer promote that they are tested. So this is something that, again, I've got several of these in the duals. I did wrote on, this is musk and lychee and palomino and rose. Then we have another musk and pomegranate. We have a musk and retsina, palomino and another rose, pepper and apricot, vital and pomegranate, and fig and date. Fig was one of my favorite colors. Absolutely love that. But those are some that I'm just going to gift. Hopefully someone will be able to use those. You guys know Red Apple Lipstick. They test their products. They're very in the know of if it's gluten or not, and they smaller companies, so they're more devoted to their, I find, their customers, and so I don't have any issues with those. Also, Gabriel Cosmetics and Beauty Luxe, they have certified gluten-free products. I will continue to buy those. Now, the lipsticks, sorry, moving the camera there. We're into nail polish now. The only thing in my collection right now, I have, in an upcoming video, I will show you guys some of the Zuzu Luxe nail polishes that I just purchased. Their new collection for the spring. And so yeah, I just have those. I have a couple 100% pure and Zoya. Those are the only other ones. And then I have Deborah Lippmann. I think that's the only other nail polishes that I have. As far as Essie, Sephora is definitely not the OPI, definitely not gluten-free, especially their clear polish has hydrolyzed wheat protein in it, so you have to be cautious with that. But since they are not a devoted gluten-free product, I'm going to go ahead and gift these. So several of the polishes, and this one is in a color that can't be tamed. These are all gorgeous colors, all formulas, but again, with my sensitivity, why risk it? This was Good Tidings, and these are all full. Like I said, I was a beauty junkie, so I bought a lot of these things when I first went gluten-free, thinking that they would work, because I listened to reports saying they can't possibly be an issue, and for me they were. This is Queen of Everything. Absolutely love this color. This is a gorgeous color, kind of a gold shimmer. This is one that I hate to part with. It's called Go My Own Way. I love Fleetwood Mac, so I really you know, you gotta love Stevie. So anyway, this is a color, this is a blue-green color, almost like a mermaid color, but I have found Zoya polishes that kind of act as dupes for these, so I'm getting rid of these. Another color I hate to part with, this is Dating the Drummer, and that's a gorgeous brown, an Essie, and this was part of a collection. Orange, it's obvious that's the color of that. We have a gorgeous green color. I really liked funky colors, not so much for my nails. This is called Navigate Her. But definitely for my toes. I love to get funky with my toes, and believe it or not, sometimes they'll all be painted a different color. And let's see, what is this? This is Tour de France. So I know that the green and this one were part of a maybe 4-piece collection or whatnot. But yeah, I bought several of the collections, again, thinking that they would be safe, and I just had issues. Nothing Else Metals. So gorgeous, kind of a duochrome purple. So if you like those and you think you can go with those, you're not as sensitive as I am, you know, like I said, do what's you. This is called Red Label, a gorgeous red color. All has like a pink undertone to it. Beach Bum Blue. Oh gosh, this is a gorgeous metallic color. This reminded me of when you're looking, I think, of mermaids. So this blue is perfect. But again, I've just found other colors and polishes I know they're a little more safer. This is Sand Tropez. This is a very popular color, a very light nude, has a slight brown undertone to it. This color is Case Study. And this was an okay color. I didn't really care for it. It does have like a mustard undertone. It just didn't look very flattering on my skin tone. I have, as you can tell, pink undertones. This is Beyond Cozy. This is a great top coat, not a single color, but it has the gorgeous gold shimmer in it. Definitely the glittery more color. This is Cocktail Bling. This was just a little sample. This is a very matte color, lavender. It's very, very pretty, but again, have other things that would work. This is Eternal Optimist. This is a very good, has a duochrome. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's going to have a very good shimmer. Actually, it's more of a, not a duochrome, but it's got a lot of micro different colors in it. But it's a nude color, but again, with those shimmers that it has in it, there's different hues that it just really picks up the light. This is Mod Square. This was a very pretty color. This is a bubblegum pink color. It might look a little more hot pink on the screen, but this was a very, almost gave a slight shimmer, but this is called Allure, a very pretty color. This was one of their I think their wedding collection. Very good color, very nice ballerina pink, and this is actually called, what is this? This is To Buy or Not to Buy. Never even opened this, never used it. A lot of these are new, which, you know, it's like a lot of the ones that have the label on the bottom. Never used. This is probably another one that, yeah, never used. This is called Mango Bango. Gorgeous orange color. Does have a little bit of a yellow undertone. Not any red. It's definitely more orange. Very pretty. This is a rust color. The name of this one is Very Structured. There was a line that came out, and again, I did the collection, so when they came out, I would purchase them. But again, have something, I don't have anything that's similar to this, but just not a color that I'm going to use, so passing that on. Love this color, but it did not work well on my skin tone. This is a gorgeous shimmer. It's called Penny Talk, so it definitely looks like a copper penny. It may look a little bit more gold, but it has a very copper undertone. And the last one for the nail polish, this is Adore a Ball. And this is another good color that is very neutral, has a pale undertone. So almost a little amplified if you were doing kind of the French manicure. But I have used quite a bit of this, and this is a gorgeous color. But again, passing that on. Two more products that I had. I could not use perfumes. I was using these as my fragrance. These are dry oil body sprays, but again, I'm going to be passing these on. This one is in citrus ginger, and this one is in coconut. They're full. Have not used these, but I don't really trust a cure anymore, and so if I know I can share these with someone else, that's what I'm going to do. This is a gluten-free product. I shouldn't have any issue. The only thing is it's Lush Gardenia, and it is overly fragrance, too overly fragrance for me. And I've actually even had this in the bathroom, and I can't handle fragrances. They make me nauseous. They up my anxiety. Also, they'll just automatically give me a headache. So yeah, I'm going to be passing this on. This is a French milled oval soap with organic shea butter, so this would be really good with moisture, but the fragrance, I just can't do it. One of the oils, I do have another one of these, but I'm going to pass this one on. This is the Aromatherapy Blend in Focus, and I definitely am not going to be able to read the essential oils in this, but maybe you guys will be able to check that out. I don't have my glasses over 40. I can't see squat now. So it's, I need those cheaters. But I do love their essential oils. This is just not one of those that my family likes in the diffuser. And so I do have one more that I have, and I use it for laundry. But there's so many that I have that are favorites that I think, you know, why not share the love? So that's what I'm going to do with this one, and pass this on to a neighbor who I know likes to do laundry as well, and thought would enjoy that. These are some samples that I got. Oh gosh, I think when I bought my Eco Diva, the chocolate sun tanning, oh, I love that stuff. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I got some samples. This is a Hint Beauty. I think it's a lip color. Yeah, lip gloss, Un Femme. I don't know. I'm not even going to use these. I'm not sure. Again, I have so many that I know they're certified gluten-free. This is the color of that. It has a slight shimmer. I believe it's almost like a coppery color. But so many that I know that I can trust. I'm not going to even tempt that. This is a loose eyeshadow. I don't care for loose eyeshadows at all. I'll show you why in a minute. But this was in the color Stella. This is Stella eyeshadow in the color Periwinkle Blue. I really don't do blue colors, so I'm going to be passing that on. And then another Hint Beauty. This is another shadow in Honey Gold. This is a gorgeous color, but again, just do not care. It has a little bit more of a yellow undertone or orangey. Not definitely, I have swatched this. Not one that works well for my undertone. It makes me look tired on my eyes, so I'm going to be passing that on. I'm not sure if they are gluten-free or not. This is the ingredients if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, I have so many things that I know that are safe for me. So again, why not share the love? I'm going to do that. Maybe someone else would like to use some more natural products. This is only a small part. Bare Essentials eyeshadow I bought. These are all new. So I am just finally parting with these. Mineral eyeshadows never get bad as long as you keep them safe. These have been have not been stored in my bathroom. They've been stored in my bedroom in a very, very safe part of my cabinet. It's just taking up space. I have literally, this is, like I said, not even all of it. I had this bin, and I don't even know, this is probably 6 inches deep. I don't even know how wide. But this was full of Bare Essential eyeshadows, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit that, but at the time I absolutely loved loose powders. But I thought it was safe because, hey, mineral eyeshadows, what ingredients could they contain that you would have an issue with? So, but I bought sets that contained brushes and several eyeshadows. There were kits. I will say I added it up a couple years, and I spent about, that's not even it. This is just, I had the Siren of the Sea was like, it had 4 shadows, a liner, the foundation, blush. Well, you guys can see on the back, it came with the case. That was like $100. I bought 3 of those. I mean, it's insane. I spent literally, I mean, I have all of these that I contain, you know, I spent close to $1,000 on Bare Essentials. So I'm just going to say, like I said, that's only Bare Essentials. But I have all of these that I am finally getting rid of. Whoops, just dropped one. But like I said, these are all new. I have gotten rid of probably, I can't tell you how many boxes like this that I've already given away and gifted to friends and family. But yeah, it's just time to let these go. Get over it. I'm not going to be able to use them anymore. I just know they're not going to be safe. So sharing the love here, you know. So hi, bro. And then I've got one more palette here. This would be safe, but these colors, this was gifted again from a wonderful YouTuber. This was from A Greener Kind of Life. She gifted me some products. These are, I don't know if they're Zuzu Luxe or all of them. Erin, you might be able to tell me that, but I know that a couple of these were, but I wasn't sure if this is the exact palette, but because they don't have the name on the back of these or actually the company on them. So, but these were colors that, besides this one, I have the Red Apple lipstick, lighter color that is, this one seems to be a little powdery for me, and then this is a very light blue. And these colors I have, even though my eyes change from green to, they can go gray, they can look blue depending on what I'm wearing. These colors I just don't lean toward. It was so great for her to gift these to me. And the other colors I did keep. But these I'm just going to let go. I have some blonde, blue-eyed friends that would really like these, so I'm going to gift this as well. But that is everything. This is my first declutter. I hope you guys like this. I'm going to try to do a little bit more of these because there are some things that I just need to clean out. You guys have seen, if you watch any of my empties videos, that's where I usually do smaller declutters and things like that. But this is the first real actual declutter video. So hope everyone's having a very good day. Have a happy, healthy, and gluten-free day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.